made a good choice.
What's your weapon?
The weapon is a static hardened steel spike.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
The robot's powered by 4 750-watt motors.
So you're going to be nippy?
It's going to be very fast. Yeah.
And manoeuvrable.
Very manoeuvrable. But I haven't had much practice at driving, so steering's we'll have to see.
Uses cartwheels, extremely compact to allow for the weight of 4 motors and 6mm armour, covered in coach bolts to look like iron rivets and give a really tough look, but it's very, very slow.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the poles together, on the left, Crustacean with Ian and Dominic Visser, on the right, Dan Tonkier, the captain Michael Lambert. And there, on the left, Mr. Nasty, Perry Watkins driving, and Paul Clark driving for Dr. Fist. In the arena for the House Robots, Sir Kill-A-Lot! And the mighty Sergeant Bash.
3, 2, 1.
So don't forget, I've tipped Dan Tonkier for this, which means it'll probably go out in the first few seconds. There, Crustacean scuttles along the side of the arena. Intriguing technique for Crustacean. Dominic Visser, we might get a shot of him in a couple of seconds' time, is at the controls. There, when he closes those gloves, so the pincers on Crustacean close, like a crab's claws. Mr. Nasty seems to have got problems. Crustacean also, as Dan Tonkier comes in underneath that ground clearance of 4 centimetres. It is an Achilles heel for Crustacean. Mr. Nasty is in all sorts of trouble out there. The ref is having a look there, centre of the arena, and Crustacean is also with its problems in the CPZ. They need to get out of there. If they're in the CPZ too long, of course, House Robots like Sir Kill-A-Lot can come in. Meanwhile, Dan Tonkier has another go at Mr. Nasty, who I'm sure by now has been technically immobilised. Crustacean is in the CPZ. Dr. Fist we have seen very little of throughout this competition. There's Dan Tonkier coming in again. I thought it would be a good machine. Poor Mr. Nasty. I think very, very early on the 436 volt 750 watt motors went. Crustacean is about to go as well. Perhaps out of the arena. Sir Kill-A-Lot has it in his merciless grip. The ref bot just looks on there. The clock is not yet ticking down. Crustacean is okay, it seems to me. No, I don't think Mr. Nasty is. Surely they've gone. And my big question is, where is Dr. Fist? There is Dr. Fist on the arena side wall. Now, when were they immobilised? Crustacean has been flipped up. Is there still movement? There is from the pincer. This could be very vital here. Dan Tonkier is certainly the most effective, dominant, agile, destructive machine in this particular 4-way melee. Crustacean, should it go to a judge's decision, has worked hard. Dr. Fist has done absolutely nothing and is on the arena sidewall, and Mr. Nasty, for me, was immobilised a long while ago. And now finally the ref bot comes in to count down Dr. Fist. They didn't make much of a fist of it at all, did they? We thought they were limp-wristed, and indeed they were, boys. And Dan Tonkier has a final thrust at Crustacean. The pit release button has been activated. That's the siren you can hear. You can see the pit going down. The ref bot is counting out Mr. Nasty, I believe. Dr. Fist has already gone. Dan Tonkier is shuffling around doing as much damage as it can do for later on. And very impressive too. There's Dr. Fist, about to be pitted by Sir Kill-A-Lot. Almost bending forward and leaning over Sir Kill-A-Lot, trying to clutch up the 98 kilos of Dr. Fist. Pitted, or put it onto the floor flipper, or into the drop zone. A new feature in Robot Wars 6. Basically a huge weight suspended above the arena, about to drop and cause pain and strain. And that is what's happened to our losing competitors in this 4-way melee. Dr. Fist nearest us, Mr. Nasty also. They're out. Dan Tonkier and Crustacean through.
Good man.
Well, Dr. Fist and Mr. Nasty immobilised and pitted. Dan Tonkier and Crustacean, they live to fight another day.
Now, you call it pure evil in a box.
Well, we did, yeah.
But I missed the evil bit.
Yes. Well, it didn't really get much of a chance to be very evil.
No, it was murder on the robot floor.
Yeah.
and you were on the receiving end, sadly. What happened? Talk me through it.
Well, we ran away quickly and hid in the corner, ready to get a run up, because we knew that Dan Tomkier was going to come straight after us,
Yes.
he told us so. And we rammed straight in there, and that nasty crab got hold of us and chopped our aerial off.
Yes. And that was the end of it.
That was the end.
Always an Achilles heel.
Lost our signal.
Where was the aerial?
The aerial was around the back.
There we are. So there's hardly any damage really. It's
The
just
aerial was
look,
sticking out from
one aerial sticking out of one hole, and that's the end of it for you.
Murder on the Robot Floor sounds like a great name for a record. Out go Mr. Nasty and Dr. Fist. Congratulations Dan Tomkier and Crustacean.